Hey there, guess what? You actually don't have a time management issue. You have something else. Hey there, my name is Hank Avink. In today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to show you that you actually don't have a time management issue. You have something else. For those of you that are just finding me for the first time, my name is Hank Avink. I've been in the real estate industry since the age of 19, and I found myself in every predicament that you can ever have to be here at 44 years old and have the freedom that I got into real estate for in the first place. So let's jump into our video today. I was on a call earlier today and the person said, Hank, I have a time management issue. And I thought to myself for a second, no, you don't. You don't have a time management issue. You have a priority issue. See, you, just like me, have 24 hours in a day, and we all, that's one common denominator. Now, if you are running into challenges where you are starting to apologize for things or things aren't happening, what you're doing is you need to look at what you're prioritizing, because here's what I know to be true. If something's a priority, you make it a priority. One of the systems that we have in place is called subtraction leads to multiplication. I actually have it tattooed right here. And here's why. There's not enough time to do everything. There's enough time to do the most important thing. So some of you, what you need to do is uncommit yourself. Oftentimes what we do is we say yes to things without actually knowing what we're saying yes to, or we say yes to things with the best intentions, only to find out that we can no longer continue doing what we're doing. So here's a challenge that I'd like for you to do. Make a decision what's important to you right now. Make a decision on what it is that you want out of life and start to reprioritize what you say yes to and what you say no to. And here's what I find. When you make a decision, that failure is not an option. So for example, many of you know that I'm with EXP. I made the decision when I joined EXP that I was going to stick around long enough to see that if this company was going to be able to do what the original reason was I joined it in the first place. Here's the reason I joined EXP. I knew if this would work, it could completely change my life along with other people's lives. So here's what I did. I made the decision to help 12 people join the company. Now, when I did that, I wasn't concerned with how long it took. I wasn't concerned on what I didn't know or how I was going to have to go back and be a beginner and figure it all out. I just made the decision that I was going to get a fair shake. So I made the commitment. I committed to be consistent long enough to help 12 people join the company. And here was my simple math and rationale around it. In our company, we have what's called rev share. And in the first line, if you help 12 people join that are productive agents, you make up to $2,800 for doing that. And I also know the business model well enough where I knew if I went and got 12 people, there's a good chance that in those 12 people, they would end up bringing 12 people too. So in my mind, I like to make math simple. I knew that was going to be up to around $36,000. And once I got to that pillar post, I would reassess what I believe to be true and then decide the next pillar post. Here's what happened. When we got to 12 people, I said, you know what? I'm going to make the commitment to get to 996 people. And I started to put it in my subconscious mind. First, you have to be it before you can do it, before you can have it. And I started hashtagging Road to 996. I truly believed if we got to 996 people, I will have found freedom that I was always looking for in the real estate world. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I didn't know whether or not it could even happen because I think at the time of making that decision, we had just over 1,000 people in the whole company. And here I was thinking that I could get 1,000 people in my own organization. What I did was I started working on what that path to 996 looked like. And here's what I went to. I broke it down. I said, okay, who are the players that are around me? Of the 12 people, and those 12 people ended up leading to 95 people, who in this group of people that are already here with me also want to be on that journey with me? And I chunked it down. One of those people was my friend, Amy Brohammer. I knew that Amy, if she truly decided to do this, I had her down for 72 of those 996 people. And then here's what I did. Help enough people get what they want, you'll get everything that you want. Every single one of these squares represents the 996 people, and I chunked it down. See, I made it a priority. I put it in my schedule. I got time on task as we look at the success code, skill set, time on task, experimentation until I got a victory and I got confidence. At some point, I ended up in momentum. And when you get into momentum, you now have the skill set. You're now at an unconscious competence where if you just continue being committed to being consistent, to making the decision of getting to the 996, you'll get there. I'm happy to tell you, as of this recording on 10/27, we're in the 900s. We should be there by the end of the year. And my family has accomplished freedom. There's something in your life that you know, if you make the decision and the commitment to get there, it can change everything. Now, on that path, know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to take more time than you think. It's going to take more energy than you think. It's going to be a lot freaking harder than what you think. Yet here's what I also can assure you. When you do get there, it's going to be even more rewarding than you could ever imagine. So by the end of this video, I want you to think about, what have you been putting off? What have you been interested in doing, yet you haven't made the decision to commit? Do yourself a favor. Start figuring out what you're committed to and then do the freaking work. My name is Hank Avink. If you're interested in having a life like you couldn't believe, that net life that we talk about, do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. In fact, I've already won the game. One of the reasons why I'm doing YouTube is my goal right now isn't the freedom. I have the money that we need in order to take care of our family. Now it's about impact. I'm doing these videos, and the way that I get paid is you like and subscribe. That's my scorecard, because we can reach way more people through the power of this vehicle called YouTube than what I can by hand-to-hand comment in the trenches. So anyways, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fantastic. Do me a favor. What are you committed to? Hit me up here in the comments. Let me know what you're committed to, what you've made the decision for. Introduce yourself. And if there's a way that I can help you or something that you're struggling with, there's a good chance that I've gone through it myself or something like it. And I'll go ahead and produce another video. And that's where the content for this YouTube page will come. Anyways, hope you're winning. Enjoy this fall day if you're in the Midwest like I am, and go get yourself some.